to the period, Mr. Vans, what would you say they are?
Scoring more goals than them.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's get out there and do that.
Let's get out there and do that.
I think they got to make sure they're not pressing too much and keeping their eyes open for anybody who's going to try to take advantage of a situation where they think they can win a foot race, and they've got to stop shooting in straight lines to the goaltender. I think they got to start getting people moving so that it opens things up for them. So let's see if the Trackers can get to the scoreboard here in the second period. And so that's 4 straight periods without a goal, and so that's going to be weighing heavily on their minds, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will be.
Nathan Browning goes and battles for it down below the goal line. Bush will help him out, gets that out to Schwantz. Schwantz puts that off the ankles of the Stamps forward, and here come the Stamps, and they're going to try to extend that past the D-men, and they can't connect, and so that goes for an icing, and that's exactly what I was alluding to.
Just saying. Your head on the swivel.
So they'll line this one up to the left of the goaltender. Curtis Lee will take the face-off draw to the left of the goaltender. And that puck's going to go into the corner. It's going to be wrapped around the boards. Lang's going to quickly try to get over there. He's going to try to get body position, unable to do so, and the Stamps are able to clear. Ross now comes cross-ice over to Viens. Viens moves it underneath the stick of Lee, and this will be icing as they do not connect. And so they'll bring it all the way back down in the Tracker zone to the right of Landon Hatton. Curtis Lee will go in to take that face-off draw. Puck's going to be controlled by Viens. Viens will go behind his net to Ross. Ross will have that puck. He pushes it to the middle of the ice. He's picked off. And they're going to say out. And Landon Hatton plays that around the boards. Lang will have time to get to it. He's going to move it up ice over to London. London now with the puck crosses the blue line. Tries to pull it around the D-man. He does so, but he loses the handle. He'll go collect the puck. He moves that back to Ross at the point. Ross moves that slowly back to London on net. Oh, that one deflects and just misses the near side. And puck's going to be put back out, and that's London. He plays that towards Lang, but it gets poked between his feet. London will come back and get the loose puck. He flips that up through the neutral zone. That'll be Lee now to the puck. Lee will push that over. Lang's going to skate towards it, and he tries to pull it towards the front of the net and gets stuck across the helmet. Lang now leaves that for Lee. Lee in the middle of the ice. Lee off the goaltender. Loose puck is going to be pushed out by the Stamps before the Trackers can swat at it. And that'll be icing as it crosses the goal line. Marbury will leave it there for the linesman to come back to get it.
Guess he hasn't skated enough yet.
And so they'll skate this all the way to the right of the goaltender of the Stamps.
Oh, Rule just misfired on that one.
And here come the Stamps back out through the neutral zone. They're working wide on Schwantz. Oh, Schwantz with a good stick to push that puck board side. Stamps get it at the blue line. Crushing the puck is Rule. And Rule's in the neutral zone hoping for a puck. Stamps keep it in at the blue line. They move it to the middle of the ice. Gosling down with a good stick. He has some time. Needed to take a little bit of a look to see what is going on. He'll chip that out of the zone. Stamps will control at their own blue line. They go cross ice. That's into the neutral zone now. Here come the Stamps. Skating towards it is Rule. Rule will play it off the boards. Hebert will push it by. Here's going to come a 2-on-1 if Gosling can get up there. Oh, Hebert loses the handle, flips it towards the net. Doesn't get a favorable bounce. Gosling will get it back to Rule. Rule now will cycle the puck back down to Gosling. Gosling looking backside. Viens to the back of the net. And the goose egg is broken. The Trackers go up 1-0 off the stick of Jaden Viens.
Snuck down from the point. Gosling with good heads up.
So cycling the puck down low, looking for the man out front. Backside, making people move.
Yes, sir.
We did it. 1-0. So they'll line it up at center ice. Shane Hebert will take the face-off draw. So that'll be a big weight off the Trackers' shoulders.
Yeah, it will. For sure.
And they might loosen up now a little bit. Puck's going to be played back to the Stamps D-man. He's going to come up the far side. He gets to the red line, dumps that in. And he was not on the right side of the red line, and so that was an icing. He still needed to take another step. And so that'll penalize the Stamps and bring them all the way back to their own zone. Curtis Lee will go center, Raymond Dick and Connor Brown. Stamps will play that off the boards, and it's going to be pushed towards the middle. Stamps will push that all the way down. They will get the call this time for no icing.
It was close.
And,
there's Curtis
was there
Lee.
even a stick around him when he fell?
Yeah, Curtis.
So 20 tripped up 25. And he'll go take 2 minutes just to go rest himself.
Yep.
And so they'll line it up to the right of Hatton. And so Trackers would love to kill this one off. It's going to bounce over to Raymond Dick. Slowly is unable to get it out. And then the Stamps can't connect with the low 2-on-1. Stamps now push it back down to the hash marks, move it to the middle of the ice. And Brown is being held down by the Stamp player or intentionally not getting up.
Well,
I don't know, one of the two. Schwantz will get it to the blue line and it'll jump over the defender's stick, and they'll have to regroup in the neutral zone. Puck's pushed to an open wing, and Schwantz will get back to it again. And this one goes off into the Stamps bench. Somewhere, somehow.
Somewhere,
Hey,
somehow.
look, we could have went and set up an old Louis DeBrusque place down there.
Oh, yeah, we could
Between
have.
the benches.
Between the benches.
I could have been go call the game down there. You could have been up here.
Exactly.
Too bad we like to be beside each
I
other.
know.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Van steps up into his player. Arbery's going to have pressure on his backside. Puck's along the boards. Stamps are going to get to it. Puck's still along the boards. Van's going to reach and try to knock it free. And the Stamp player pulls it to the middle of the ice. Loose puck's going to be pushed to the far side. Stamps looking to move it towards the net. Stamps move it to the bottom of the circle, back to the middle of the ice. Nope, they'll go back to the top of the circle. All the way cross ice, top of the circle. Shot off the post, out and in. So I think that was an own goal, maybe.
Might have been.
So Jaden Vans might have 2 goals.
He might.
Can't do anything about that when the puck bounces right off the iron and hits you. He tries to clear it, was unsuccessful, so we have ourselves a 1-1 game. So they'll line it back up at center ice. On the big ice, you got to keep your box tight because you don't need to, you can get them all that wide ice out over there. And so I think that's just an adjustment the Trackers will have to make if they're forced to go on the penalty kill again.
Yeah.
Shot on net, loose puck, and Lee can't get a stick to it before the goaltender's glove gets down on it. And so a whistle will go, and they'll line it up to the right of the goaltender. 15:46 left in the second period. Curtis Lee will take that face-off draw for the Trackers. Puck's going to go down below the goal line. Stamps will get it to the blue line. Ross will play that back down. It's in the corner. It's going to be centered out to Lang. Lang to the front of the net. Off the goalie. And rebound cleared to the point. Ross has it now. Ross move it over to Moody. Moody looking towards the backside. He's going to skate in. He tries to stuff it on the pads. And Moody doesn't put his hands up in the air, so I guess it didn't slide underneath the goaltender.
No, it did not.
So they're going to line it up to the right of the goaltender once again. Puck's going to go down low, and it's going to go wrap around the boards, and Schwantz is already backing out, so Stamps will get time to regroup. They move it up through the middle of the ice right onto the Schwantzen stick. That's out of the reach of London, and that will go down the length of the ice, and we'll get a change for the Trackers. 15:09 left in the period. They're going to line this one up to the right of Landon Hatton. Shane Hebert will take the face-off draw. Puck's going to be controlled by Schwantz behind his net to Arbery. Arbery will play that up to Gosling. Gosling has Rule streaking. That's off just out of the reach of Rule. It goes off of red. And so that's played around the boards. Hebert will get to it. He will not get it in.
As
he went flying one direction. This one's flipped just wide of the goal, and Hatton will play it around the glass, and it will make its way out into the neutral zone. Gosling trying to get to it. Puck's pushed just past Hebert, puts on the brakes. He gets that to Gosling. Gosling working one-on-one. Gosling blockers or glove side. Goaltender pushes it to the corner. Stepping in is Arbery and rolls back in support. They come back to the middle of the ice, and people sweep checking. Puck's going to come to Moody now. Moody's going to make his way up to Gosling. Gosling skating through the neutral zone, getting hooked from the back, and apparently that is okay. Oh, lining his man up was Rule. He bumps into his man. This will be kept in at the point by Lee. Lee dumps it into the corner, and Rule collides with the red jersey, and Stamps move it out to the middle of the ice onto the stick of Jaden Viens. Viens will move that to the skates of Brown, and Lee and Dick try to get up, and Viens gets taken out hard in the middle of the ice. Interference, they sometimes call it.
Yeah, apparently not.
Raymond Dick moves that over to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee will go skate down to the corner to get the puck, and he's going to take his man to the boards, and that's Raymond Dick and Connor Brown searching for a loose puck. Puck's going to be deflected in front, sits at the top of the crease. Stamps are going to get taken out. Here's Raymond Dick to the puck, puts that out to Lee. It's underneath the stick. Stamps are going to transition and turn around, come back the other way. They put it to the boards. They stop up and delay. Backside and to the back of the net. Seen that one coming from the other end of the ice. Yep. So the Stamps go ahead 2-1. 13-19 as they capitalize on some sloppy tracker defense. And so they'll bring this puck back to center ice for us.
Very nice of them.
Colby Bush will take the face-off draw. Now the Trackers will chase it a bit. Here's Nathan Brownlee. He's making his way in. He gets taken out.
Yeah.
Kneeing will be the call.
Straight up tripping, they're going to say.
And there should have been interference called at center ice when Viens got taken down on that last sequence of events.
And Rule right before that.
So this will be a Trackers power play. See if we can get plugged in.
Be nice.
Bush will win that back to Ross. Ross is going to look on net. He's going to come over to Schwantz. Schwantz looking backside. Not sure why we're shooting it right at the goaltender when we got sticks out in front. You got to make that goalie move side to side. If you're going to shoot it right at him, you might as well have picked it up and put it in his net. Even aim it for the shin pads of the defender into the zone net. And so here's Brownlee. He'll control off the face-off. He has it on the boards. He pushes that around. It's going to be Justin Brownlee. He's going to leave the puck. And when you hit the player in the boards when he doesn't have the puck, that sometimes...
Like that.
Oh, that one goes right through. And did Brownlee deflect that out front?
Yes, he did. He did so. Just like that. Just like you called.
Point shot came from
Duncan Ross.
Duncan Ross, right? Deflects out front by Brownlee.
Yep. I think it was Brownlee around to Ross. Oh, no. Other Brownlee got a stick on it. Not really. So Nathan to Ross.
Nathan to Ross to Nathan. So 2-2 is the score. That's a power play marker. And so sigh of relief as the Trackers are able to find the back of a 4x6. Here's Bush. He's going to get it on the turnover. Bush on that, shoots. Hits the glass in behind the goaltender. The sound his mom and dad love to hear. Shot towards the net's going to go all the way around and clear the zone. Viens is going to have one forechecker on him. Hatton's going to give him a little bit of time and space, and he'll put it back around the boards to Moody. Moody's going to twist and turn away from pressure. He's going to have more red jerseys on him, but he's able to escape danger. He gets it up to Viens. Viens will dump that in, and now the netminder out of his net to play it. He's going to play that off the stick to Bush. Red had played it, so I don't know why he's blowing it down.
Yeah.
So that face-off will come outside. And so so Curtis Lee will take the face-off draw. Puck's going to be won by the Stamps. That's off of the shin pads of London. It's along the boards. And it's going to be played just out. Lang will have to get back on side. Trackers regroup. This one's off the back side of the Stamps player. Lee to the front. Puck's along the boards. He'll play that back down to Lang. Lang's looking out front to London. Lang gets tripped up in the corner. No call. Stamps will move that through the middle of the ice. Arbery takes the wrong line. Here come the Stamps. Shot's going to deflect off Ross and out of play. And so they'll line this up in the tracker zone now. To the right of the goaltender, Hatton. And Shane Hebert will take the face-off draw. Stamps go forward. And Stamps take it out front. Stamps still at the puck, right into the middle of the goaltender. And he'll be Hebert. He's going to push that to Rule. Rule with some speed. He gets held up, and this will be a Trackers power play. And so Schwantz with the puck. Still stick handling, and he will lose possession of it over the line, and the whistle will go. And so they'll bring that puck all the way down into the Stamp zone.
They should.
Hooking is the call, as Rule tried to squeeze through between the defenders. And so they'll line this one up to the right of the goaltender.
Tug to the midsection.
Puck's going to be on the board side. This one's off of Brownlee's skate and stick. It's bound behind the net. Justin Brownlee trying to get to the loose puck. He's going to get to it. He's able to cycle it back down to his brother Nathan. Nathan Brownlee from the bottom of the circle. Shot off the side of the net. Makes the water bottle pop. It's in his skates now. And he's going to control, takes it out front. He's going to come all the way back to Ross. Ross moves to the middle. Shot's going to come to the top of the hash mark. Stamps are going to clear. Hatton will stay in his net and let Ross come battle for it. Ross puts it off the boards over to Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz will start skating up ice. Schwantz pulls on the brakes. He goes cross ice just in behind Bush. Bush now is going to have the puck board side. He has it swatted away from him, and the Trackers.
Wait.
Went off the official, and he blew it down for a face-off down in the Stamp zone. Not sure.
Not sure.
I thought he would have called it offside.
He thought it went out of play.
Out of play.
As he was jumping out of the way, trying to.
Curtis Lee will win that face-off draw back. And this is, Hatton should get out of his net to play this one. He will. He'll play that back along the boards to Moody. And now Moody will settle things down behind his own net. He starts circling back up. Puck's going to be played to Lee. Lee's now on the bottom of the circle. Plays that out to Moody. Moody's going to shoot. And right into the middle of the goaltender. He's able to gobble that up. No rebound, no second chances. Traffic was forming there, but it went right in the middle of the goaltender.
Yep.
10:02 left in the period, 48 seconds left in the Tracker power play. Curtis Lee to take the face-off draw. He wins that straight back to Moody. Moody takes it to the middle of the ice. He's going to go back to the top of the circle where Curtis Lee is. Curtis Lee looking on net, back to Moody. Moody shot on net, rebound, and Lang's stick was batted out of his hand, so he could not get anything on that. They're going to line this one up again to the left of the goaltender. Trackers would like to squeeze one through here.
There we go.
Face off back to Moody. Moody can't push it over to Viens. And so Tracker's going to have to try to get possession of the puck back. Moody takes his man out. Viens is going to stop on a dime. And he's going to pull it away from the Stamp forechecker. He's going to move that up ice to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee's going to come cross ice to Chase London. Chase London will cover the blue line. He's at the top of the circle. And he'll shoot that on net. It's off the goalie stick and out of play. And so we'll get another stoppage. 12 seconds left in the power play. So So they're going to line it up to the right. Shane Hebert, Gosling and Rule will get a chance at it. So over to Arbery. Arbery's going to put this one down low. And to the puck will be Gosling. Gosling's going to have a little bit of chance to get to it. He cycles that on the boards to Rule. Rule will cycle that down low. It's just out of the reach of Hebert. And Gosling will bump into his player. Coming down is Arbery. He's trying to play that down to Gosling. It's going to bounce to Rule. Rule's behind the net. Calling for it was Ross, and he missed him. This one's going to come over to Arbery. Arbery's going to get shot towards the net off the pads of the goaltender. And Ross coming over to the puck. And he pushes that down to Gosling. Gosling's going to battle in the corner. Over to help him will be Hebert. Official wants them to move it. It's kicked up the boards. Stamps will gather it. Hebert's going to take his man to the boards. And Arbery will dump that one in. Goaltender's going to catch it, play it down to the ice to his defender. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here come the Stamps from the top of the circle, and Hatton's lost the back of his net there. And so here is Gosling. He'll push that back down low, trying to get help from Arbery to get it out. Over will come Hebert. Hebert will pick it off the boards. Hebert now will play that back to Schwantz. Schwantz will come to the middle of the ice. Schwantz has Rule up there, and Schwantz will keep skating. He's going to go across the blue line. He'll dump that in. Netminder out of his net. He'll play that around the boards. Gosling gets out of play. And icing's going to be waved off. And so pressuring the puck are the Stamps. That's out of the reach of Raymond Dick. That's going to go cross ice off the boards. And Stamps are coming back in, top of the circle, into the middle of Hatton. He'll cover that up and get a stoppage of play. 7:43 left in the second period. All knotted up at twos. Face-off coming to the right of Landon Hatton. Curtis Lee will take the face-off draw. Puck's going to come to the point. Stamps wrap it around the board. It's going to come to the near side. Raymond Dick gets it to the blue line, but not quite out. And Stamps are going to push that back down. Ross has a bouncing puck, pushes that over to Viens. Viens mobilizing and jumping up in play. He's going to dump that into the corner. Raymond Dick will be first to get it. He has it along the boards, pushes that over to Brown. Brown puts that out front. Viens now to the puck. He's going to move down, puts one on net off the side of the goal. Raymond Dick now down in the corner. That's going to be Viens to help him out. Pushes it back to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick pushes it behind the net. And this one will be played off the boards, and Viens will keep it in. Takes the check to make the play. And again, Raymond Dick puts that around the boards. Stepping up is Ross. Now an odd man chance is going to happen. Brown skating back towards the puck carrier, able to knock the puck off the Stamp player's stick. And it's up at the point, and so Brownie's going to get his heads up and run into that one, and Ross takes his man to the boards, and the Trackers just have to play it. And will he call that one against Red as well?
Looks like he's getting one.
17 white for hitting the player in the corner, which he thought was a tripping, I'm sure.
Yep. Brownlee too.
So it will be a power play for the Stamps by the looks of it.
Yeah, it
2
appears that
to
way.
1. 2 for 1. Four-minute tripping penalty. 4 minutes on the board. Nice and clearly explained by the official.
5-on-4.
That one did not look like a tripping. That looked like a hitting one.
Yes.
So the Trackers will have to kill it off. No two ways about it.
No two ways.
Hebert won't win the faceoff draw. Stamps will control at the top of the circle, moving it back to the hash marks. They go cross ice. That's off the stick into the front and to the back of the net. So they'll take 2 minutes off the board and be a 2-minute power play for the Stamps. Trackers really are going to have to make an adjustment and close up that box.
Boy, I'll say.
I know they want to chase loose pucks, but they might not have that luxury on the big ice. So So it should go down to 2 minutes now on the power play, and she'll have to correct the clock. And I wouldn't take the face-off till it was changed. And it looks like that's what the official's waiting for. And timekeeper's making that adjustment. So Stamps with 2 power play goals.
Yep.
And is it only 2 or is it 3 power play goals?
No, just 2.
Puck's down below the goal line. That's going to be Curtis Lee who battles for it. Lang's going to have to back out as Lee gets taken down behind the plate. And Lang now is going to force the puck board side. He's going to come to the puck here. He has the puck taken around him. Hatton's lost the back of his net. Now he's found it. And
we haven't.
It's going to be played down into the corner. Trackers don't bite. Top of the circles. And Stamps move it around the outside. They're trying to go to the backside again. It's into the middle. Hatton, he makes the save and gets a stoppage. 5:50 left in the period. 3-2. Stamps just went ahead on a power play goal on the double minor tripping call. And so that took minute 52 off the penalty clock to a fresh 2 minutes. Nathan Brownlee in to take the face-off draw. Stamps control. Blue line back to the hash marks. And this one will be played to Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee's going to have a shorthanded opportunity. Brownlee takes it to the net and has a stick slapped at the last minute and doesn't get a shot away on goal. And here are the Stamps. They'll go cross ice, D to D. This one's going to be moved up out of the reach of the winger, and that will be an icing call against the Stamps. And the Trackers will like that, as that will help them kill some more penalty time.
Yeah.
On this nice blue sunshiny day. .5:23 left in the period. Nathan Brownlee will stay out with Chase London, Brandon Moody, and Jaden Viens. Puck's going to be taken out of the face-off circle by the Stamps. They'll circle back and regroup, and they move it through the neutral zone. Here come the Stamps up ice. Viens reaches in, and Stamps winger is going to put it back into the corner, and the centering pass is deflected out of the zone for the Trackers. Stamps now are going to reverse the flow, come back to the near side, making their way through the neutral zone, top the circle, shot off the post. Deep-handed, but didn't beat the iron. They come cross ice. Moody's going to come out to the puck, shot on net. That one's going to deflect to the side of the net. Viens will get to it. He wraps that hard around the boards, can't clear. Kept in at the blue line. They come back to the near side. They're going to go backside corner with the slap pass. Viens now to the puck, has it along the boards. He's going to push it up. He's going to be able to have time. Ross out of the 20 box, and icing is called just out of the reach of Ross. Maybe would have liked to seen Viens just try to feather one just into the middle for Ross to skate into.
He tried, just his feathering technique wasn't that good.
It's a little bit harder to put the backspin on that old flip pass. So back to 5-on-5 hockey now. 4:25 left in the second period. Heber will take the face-off draw. Stamps win. It's going to bounce to Gosling. Gosling puts that to Rule. Rule with speed through the middle. Rule taking it on net. Rule has his stick poked at the last minute.
Another penalty coming in.
Penalty coming to the Stamps. Rule takes his man to the boards. Penalty shot is going to be the call.
Wow.
And so Marcus Rule will get to try it all over again. How exciting for the
unimpeded
fans.
this time.
And encouraging words from the coaching staff. Marcus, score, bear down. No pressure, Marcus.
Shoot into his pads. Don't hit him in the logo.
And so it's going to be a penalty shot. They're going to explain the rules. And don't Brad Marchand at center ice. Here comes Rule, working his way on the goaltender. Rule to the glove of the goaltender, and no goal. Face-off coming to the left of the goaltender. Gives the Stamps something to cheer about. prefer to cut hard in front of the goalie, get him to move, and do the old Peter Forsberg,
something.
tuck it in the
far side.
open side. That's why I'm a goalie, not a forward.
And that's why we're up here.
And puck's down into the corner. Trackers will have to get one the hard way. And kept in. Arbery shoots that on net, in behind the goal. That's going to be pinched in by Arbery now. He pushes it down to the corner, and coming to the puck is Raymond Dick. Puck's going to roll to the Stamps defender. They'll move that through the middle. And coming back to the puck is Bush. Stamps are offside.
Oh, so far.
One guy tried to keep onside. The other guy did not try at all. And so they'll line this back outside the Trackers' blue line. We're in the uncomfortable position of trailing by a goal again.
Again.
Face-off is going to be pushed towards the boards. Brown will go battle for it. That one's into the players' bench, and they'll have to do it again all from the same spot.
I believe so.
Trackers will change things up. Face-off coming outside the players' box of the Trackers. And that'll be Lee winning it back to Ross. Ross will move this over to Moody. Moody's going to skate it in. Moody working his way onto the net. Takes it to the goal. Rebound. Bounces over the stick of London and Lang and makes its way down ice. And so Ross will come all the way back to it. Ross now all the way up ice to Curtis Lee. He's going to drop that back to London. London's going to shoot on net. Or off the glass behind the net. The sound every goalie loves to hear. And this is Lee to London. London now is going to have his pocket picked. Ross is going to strip the puck from the Stamp player and go chase it down. Moody's going to play that up ice just out of the reach of Lang as Lang was turning the wrong way. So that's an icing call. Faceoff's going to come all the way down into the Tracker zone.
Ooh, London would like that one back, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
30-12 the shots in favor for us.
Yeah, their power play's been better than our power play.
Yep.
And puck's going to be controlled by Schwantz. He's going to have pressure on him right away. He gets buried in the boards. I don't even know if the ref was even watching.
No.
Puck's pushed up ice. There's going to be not enough backspin on that one. Kyle Schwantz slowly trying to get to his feet. And he makes his way to his feet. Trainer HCSP Carson Hoffmeyer quickly out onto the ice to go attend to his injured player. And so they're going to line this one up to the right of Hatton. And so Colby Bush will take the face-off draw in between the Brownlees, out with Moody and Hatton, or Moody and Viennes. Shot off the side of the net, centering pass out in the slot off the skate of Moody with the skate save. And Brownlee gets the high stick up. Gonna call it interference, I guess.
Game if you're going to be here.
2:38 is going to be a Stamp power play.
It's a game.
Fans letting the ref have it.
And it wasn't me this time.
And it wasn't you this time. So I understand the interference call, but what about the stick into the head?
I know.
You have to be in control of your stick at all times. Incidental contact is not an excuse. Puck's going to come to Bush.
Why was that not tripping?
And that one's going to be put down the length of the ice. Brownlee's going to go try to bounce into his player. He lets up at the last minute. And here comes the Stamps from the top of the circle. They'll drop it. Shot. It's going to go wide, bounce out the near side. Stamps are going to control top of the circle. Moody's going to try to jump into it. Gets a stick board side. Here's Bush now with the puck. He'll make his way through the middle of the ice. And he's controlling, sidesteps a check. Puck's going to roll away from him. He's going to come back and try to get that. And Moody almost blows a tire at the blue line, but he is able to re-inflate. Moody will push this one back to Bush. Bush one hand on the stick, can't clear. And Moody will get it along the boards. And Moody wanting a little bit of help. Puck's going to roll towards the net. Here comes Arbery. He'll push it back below the goal line. Moody's going to come to it. Moody has it. He's going to move that all the way through the seam. Trackers will go change. Stamps regroup. They're going to try to spread the ice out. That one's off the stick of Gosling. Gosling lets up as he didn't want to check the player from the back. Ross will clear that down the zone. 34 seconds left in the penalty. And this one will be shot down the length of the ice, and that'll be Ross who's able to use the skate and keep that one from getting past him. We're into the last minute of play of the second period. Stamps now taking it towards the tracker zone to the top of the circle. That one's off the skates of Hebert. That's off Hebert's stick this time, and it's really the Stamps trying to work to that far back side is where they're trying to go with it. Comes to the blue line. 6 seconds left, top of the circle. Shot's going to come towards the goal, and Ross will get that out. Gosling now going to skate towards it. Gosling, will he get there? He'll get there, but the puck's in the corner. This one's off the stick of
that should be icing.
And they're going to wave it off because the trackers were changing. This one will be played too far out of the reach of Arbery. Stamps are going to control it. Stamps centering pass is going to come to the point. Shot comes into the middle of Hatton. Hatton squeezes. And not sure what that was all about, but somebody's going to the penalty box. Ross ribs him a bit. And Mustachio will go to the bench. Roughing was the call. Or straight arming.
One of the two.
So that'll be a Trackers power play. And it sure would be nice if in 16.9 seconds they could get it to the back before time expires in the period. It's in the circle. Stamps are going to get it to the blue line. Moody's going to have 10 seconds. Shot on net into the goalie's glove. And so stoppage of play, 9.5 seconds left. Just need a lucky bounce here.
Yes.
Lee will take the face-off draw, and that's going to come to Viens. Viens going to look on net. He's going to put it back to Moody. Blockered, and the goaltender is able to keep the rebound from getting out, having anybody push it past him. 3.5 seconds left. This one's going to come to London. London back to Moody. That's off the goalie's stick, so they get 3 shots on net, but nothing that eludes the netminder, so they'll start the period with 1:44 on the power play. Hopefully the ice is dry. So hopefully join us for the conclusion of the mid-season challenge here in 15 minutes after the Zamboni comes and cleans the sheet of ice. And the teams yak at each other as they go cross ice. See you shortly.